What if the biggest threat to your health isn't something dramatic, but something silent? Not a sudden illness, not a visible symptom, but a low, persistent fire burning inside your body every single day. It's called chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation quietly damages tissues, accelerates aging, disrupts metabolism, and increases the risk of almost every major chronic disease. One of the strongest drivers of inflammation is not genetic. It's dietary. What you eat every day either fuels that internal fire or helps extinguish it. In this video, we'll explore 7 powerful anti-inflammatory foods, backed by science, that can help regulate inflammation naturally and support long-term health and longevity. Let's begin. Green tea is one of the most extensively studied beverages in nutritional science, particularly for its anti-inflammatory and longevity-related properties. Green tea contains catechins, especially EGCG, a powerful antioxidant. These compounds help regulate oxidative stress and inflammatory signaling. Green tea has also been associated with improved metabolic function, enhanced brain health, reduced cardiovascular risk. Green tea contains both caffeine and L-theanine. This combination creates a unique effect. Caffeine enhances alertness. L-theanine promotes calm focus. Together, they may improve attention and cognitive performance without the jittery effect often associated with coffee. It's not about drinking excessive amounts. Even 1 to 2 cups per day can provide measurable benefits over time. Nuts are among the most nutrient-dense whole foods available. Nuts especially, walnuts, almonds, and pistachios provide healthy fats, fiber, and antioxidants. Walnuts in particular contain plant-based omega-3 fatty acids. Despite being calorie-dense, they are consistently associated with lower inflammation, improved cardiovascular health, and increased longevity when consumed in moderation. What makes nuts metabolically powerful is their unique combination of healthy fats, plant protein, fiber, antioxidants, minerals. Nuts are not a standalone solution. Their benefits appear strongest when consumed regularly, replacing refined snacks, part of an overall anti-inflammatory dietary pattern. Like most longevity-supportive foods, their power lies in consistency over time. A small handful per day is generally sufficient. Turmeric is a bright yellow spice derived from the root of Curcuma longa. Turmeric contains a bioactive compound called curcumin. Curcumin has been widely studied for its anti-inflammatory properties. It works by modulating multiple inflammatory pathways in the body, rather than targeting just one. However, curcumin has low natural absorption. To enhance absorption, combine it with black pepper. Consume it with healthy fats. Even small, consistent amounts added to meals may provide long-term benefits. For general dietary use, 1/2 to 1 teaspoon per day in cooking is a practical amount. It can be added to soups, stews, eggs, roasted vegetables, or teas. More is not necessarily better. The benefits appear to come from long-term, moderate, consistent intake. Turmeric is not a miracle cure, but as part of a balanced dietary pattern, it can contribute meaningfully. If you're finding this helpful, consider subscribing for weekly evidence-based health videos. Now let's continue. Leafy greens are among the most nutrient-dense foods available relative to their calorie content. Leafy greens such as spinach, kale, arugula, Swiss chard contain high levels of vitamin K, magnesium, carotenoids, polyphenols. These nutrients help regulate inflammatory processes and support detoxification pathways. Magnesium in particular plays a crucial role in controlling inflammatory signaling. Low magnesium levels have been associated with higher levels of chronic inflammation. To maximize benefits, rotate different types of leafy greens for nutrient diversity. Combine with healthy fats, like olive oil, to improve absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. Consume both raw and lightly cooked forms. Aim for at least 1 serving daily as a practical foundation. Berries are small, but metabolically powerful. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are rich in anthocyanins, antioxidants that help neutralize oxidative stress. Oxidative stress and inflammation are deeply connected. When oxidative damage increases, inflammatory signaling often increases as well. Regular berry consumption has been associated with improved insulin sensitivity, reduced inflammatory markers, better vascular function. Frozen berries are just as beneficial as fresh ones. Sometimes even more, because they're frozen at peak ripeness. A practical amount of berries for most people is 1/2 to 1 cup per day. They can be added to yogurt, oatmeal, smoothies, salads. Consistency matters more than quantity. Fatty fish, also called oily fish, are some of the richest natural dietary sources of omega-3 fatty acids, essential fats your body cannot produce on its own. Common examples include salmon, sardines, mackerel, anchovies. These fatty acids help regulate inflammatory pathways by reducing the production of pro-inflammatory molecules. Omega-3 ES are especially powerful for joint health, brain function, cardiovascular protection. Studies consistently show that populations with higher omega-3 intake tend to have lower inflammatory markers in the blood. For most people, consuming fatty fish 2 to 3 times per week is a solid foundation. To include it in your diet, aim for 2 to 3 servings per week and cook it simply. Bake, grill, or steam to keep the omega-3s intact. Fatty fish isn't a quick fix, but over time, regular servings help quiet that internal fire and support long-term health. Extra virgin olive oil is one of the most studied anti-inflammatory foods in the world. It is rich in polyphenols, especially a compound called oleocanthal. Oleocanthal has been shown to work in a similar way to mild anti-inflammatory drugs by inhibiting inflammatory enzymes in the body. But unlike synthetic drugs, olive oil also supports cardiovascular health, improves lipid profiles, reduces oxidative stress. This is one of the reasons why the Mediterranean diet is consistently associated with longer lifespan and lower rates of chronic disease. Important: quality matters. Look for cold-pressed, dark glass bottle and strong, slightly peppery taste. That peppery sensation is often a sign of higher polyphenol content. Chronic inflammation doesn't change your health overnight. It changes it slowly, through what you repeat. Every meal is either adding fuel to the fire or helping your body restore balance. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. If you want more clear, science-based strategies to support longevity and reduce disease risk naturally, subscribe to Health in 7. See you in the next video.